Hello everyone! My name is Paola Cello and I will speak to you about the emotional validation of cognitive responses to personalized ads. Before we begin, I would like to mention the two authors of the following research, named Grigorios Labrinakos and Dimitris Drossos. Now let's go back to our topic. More or less, we all know what an advertisement is. Also, we know its purpose, to persuade us about something, maybe buying a product, for example. However, every day we come across many ads and we ignore most of them. Therefore, most marketeers now try to create more and more personalized ads. But how do personalized ads affect our decisions and what are cognitive responses? One of the most extensively studied and effective methods for enhancing the effectiveness of an advertisement is to match an aspect of the persuasive message. For example, its content, source, or the setting in which it's delivered to an aspect of the consumer receiving it. Therefore, personalization of advertisement is an emerging hot topic in the literature of digital marketing. Now, think about the last time you were craving for a donut while being on social media and an ad popped up with the product that you had in mind. Could this be a personalized or targeted ad? What thoughts came into your mind? Let's talk a bit about cognitive responses. Those are the thoughts that consumers generate in response to advertisements and other types of persuasive messages. Such thoughts, in most cases, determine the effectiveness of a persuasive proposal. But why are cognitive responses so important? Personalization has shown to produce favorable meanings for consumers. For example, matched compared to mismatched messages can generate greater feelings of correctness, familiarity, self-efficacy, and authenticity. The cognitive response model suggests that the effectiveness of an ad is mostly dependent by factors that are likely to enhance the production of positive cognitive responses by the receivers. However, we all have second thoughts. Confidence on cognitive responses is basically defined by our thoughts about our thoughts. Specifically, according to the self-validation hypothesis, the confidence is an important determinant of which thoughts predict attitudes. The confidence under which people hold their thoughts play an important role in behavioral change. We will talk about two emotions, happiness and sadness. I think we will all agree to say that happiness is a pleasant feeling which makes us feel confident, while sadness, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. The current work relies on the notion that happiness is associated with increased confidence and pleasantness, whereas sadness is associated with decreased confidence. Appraisal theories have claimed and demonstrated that whereas emotions induce relatively pleasant, for example, happiness, or unpleasant states, for example, sadness, the very same emotions can also be categorized as to whether they are associated with feelings of increased confidence or doubt. Specifically, the experience of some pleasant emotions, for example, happiness, as well as unpleasant ones, for example, sadness, are associated and combined by feeling certainty, having a sense of understanding of control over the current situation, and feeling able to foresee what is about to happen. Thought validation, that is, the confidence in one's thoughts, is a metacognitive dimension of persuasion, and it comes mostly under conditions of increased elaboration. That is, when people are motivated and able in engaging in relatively extensive information processing. Put it simply, to think extensively about what is advocated within the ad. Moving forward to our research, our main goal was to explore the impact of incidental emotions in a metacognitive context on the effectiveness of online personalized advertising. How did we do that? On the basis of the self-validation hypothesis, we predicted that emotion would interact with the cognitive responses resulting from the personalized versus non-personalized advertisement to influence participants' overall attitude and buying intention towards the product. Our type of research was 2x2 between subjects factorial experimental design. Initially, all participants received an advertisement presenting either a product of their choice, personalized condition, or another snack, non-personalized condition, and then listed their cognitive responses deriving from the ad. Right after that, participants' emotional state was manipulated by asking them to remember and give a detailed description of a personal experience in which they felt happy or sad. Following the emotional induction, participants reported their attitudes and their buying intention towards the product in the advertisement. On the basis of the self-validation hypothesis, we predicted that emotion would interact with the cognitive responses resulting from the personalized versus non-personalized advertisement to influence participants' overall attitude and buying intention towards the product. More specifically, this interaction indicated that the effect of cognitive responses towards the advertisement on attitudes and purchase behavior is greater when participants were in the happiness condition due to the increased confidence that derives from happiness. Now let's go to our results. As we can see, in the happy condition, personalized ads showed that the individual is most likely to purchase the product and recommend it. That is, significant thought direction effect in the condition of happiness. However, in the sad emotion, the exact opposite applies. Ads which were not personalized in the sad emotion turn out to be more effective when it comes to all three: attitude, the willing to buy, and product recommendation. This study's conclusions have important implications for marketing managers and advertisers. Firstly, they offer new insights on how emotions might influence the effectiveness of personalized online ads, proving that the more tailored the better is not necessarily true. Advertisers should take this into consideration and exploit the vast amount of information about their consumers' emotions that exist online. For example, social media reactions, user experience data, user-generated content, in order to create advertisements that will increase the positive influence of users' positive emotions and alleviate the negative impact of negative ones. Also, they can take advantage of sentiment monitoring and analyzing technologies, adjusting the degree of personalization even in real time. Thank you very much for your time.